Horse dog, go sleep.
All right, welcome to Corn Brew Podcast, episode 9. Rixe and I are in my sister's house while they're away.
Fancy ass house.
I know. 2 people, 4-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms. Why?
4 bicycles.
4 bikes. 4 fucking bikes. God. Yeah. So right now, Rixe and I are getting together to talk about the latest NBA news, NFL thoughts, and we have on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contenders. That's a long name. In the background
series.
Right now.
You forgot Contender series.
Series. It's even longer than I had it. Contender series. DWC.
Yeah.
And no. Dana White. DW.
Yep.
Tuesday Night. TN. CS. I had to spell it out.
DW, you know DW? She's from Arthur.
You know the teacher is gay now? His principal?
How's he gay?
He just came out of the closet. He discovered at age 45.
Did this show come back on?
Yeah, it's on. It's on right now. New episodes came out this year.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Mind blown.
You're gonna start watching it again, aren't you, dude?
No. The old episodes, not the new episodes.
Honestly, all the classics are better.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot to add, we're also going to talk about Arthur, apparently.
Yep.
One thing I wanted to run by you, we really haven't talked about this, or I guess maybe we have. Pelicans Lakers trade. What I want, I'm going to bring up right now, all the assets they got.
Well, all right. No, you have to, just kind of going in history, you have to give the win to the Pelicans.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just, for one guy, the risk is just way too much. What if Anthony Davis gets hurt? The only way Lakers win that trade is if they bring a championship to LA.
Yeah.
But that's hard. I mean, that's going to be a tough task to accomplish, and that's the only way Lakers win that trade. So,
yeah.
I mean, think like Rams and Redskins when they went to get RG3. The Redskins.
That's the trade I was going to bring up.
And so they gave away. Oh, sorry.
There's a knockdown in the fight.
Yeah, he smacked him right in that face. Oh, he's unloading.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh, jeez. He's getting
See, this is what we
punch.
said. The best thing about this Contender series is they can't just win. They have to earn a contract, and the biggest way to do that is a finish.
Yeah.
Whether it's submission or knockout. And right now,
man, this dude's tough. He would hit me. I would have been, I'm all right. I'm done. You got me.
I might tap out for him.
Jeez, yeah. He got hit so hard in the face a couple times. Who is that?
Oh, Jesus.
Reyna? Yeah, Reyna, this dude.
I can't pronounce either of these fucking names.
Beza. Like, you know my bae?
Za.
Yeah, Beza.
Basil?
No, there's no L.
So, Jesus, this is going to be a hot mess of a podcast, but I like it
we're
already.
We're going to be all over the place, bouncing back and forth.
All right, so going back to the trade. No, like you're saying, the Redskins, every team in every sport should have learned a lesson from that trade.
Yeah, well, even who else had that?
The
Herschel
Rams,
back in the 90s, Herschel Walker and Dallas Cowboys trades with the Vikings. The Cowboys traded a King's ransom to get Herschel Walker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so they should have been the first one. He's out. He's going to tap. Oh, no, he's not under the chin. He pushed it. It's not under the chin yet.
And then even if you look about the new one that the Rams did to get Jared Goff, like they give up a lot for Jared Goff.
Yep.
And that's the same every year this happens.
Yep.
The Redskins trade up for RG3. That's the same draft that got Kirk Cousins in later round.
Mm-hmm.
Rams trade up for Jared Goff. Dak Prescott goes in later rounds. Like there's, unless you have a Baker Mayfield, who I even thought was a risk going number 1, but he proved me wrong, or you have Andrew Luck, like you don't make that trade.
No.
But it's interesting, man. They got Ingram. They have I gotta find it still. They have Ingram, Lonzo, Josh Hart. The 4th round pick from this year. They have a future. They have either 22. They have a pick swap, and then they also have a future 24, 25. So they got picks, and then they took the 4th pick and they traded to the Hawks. They got 8, 15 and 17 or something like that. They got a lot of picks. And the best part is they got rid of Solomon Hill's contract.
Yeah.
That hot fucking mess of a contract they got rid of. So not only did they have a nice young team, and I still have a feeling they're going to trade Lonzo Ball just because I don't like him and Zion would have a good connection. He's a pass first point guard. He's very young. He's very talented, but
here we go.
I think there's teams that really would take him.
You sent me this. Anthony Davis has turned into Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, number 18 pick, number 17 pick, number 35 pick, LA's 21 pick, if top 8, LA's 2022 pick, if not
top 8 from the year before.
Yeah. And then LA swap in 2023. Jeez. LA's first in either 24 or 2024 or 2025. And they got rid of Solomon Hill's contract.
And then what picks do they get from the Hawks? That turned into like
the 8 and 35, right?
And then they got another first rounder. I think it's like 8, 15 or 8 and 17.
Those 8 and 17, yeah.
Yeah, and that's insane.
Yeah.
Well,
especially with that draft, the draft being top 3 heavy.
Yeah.
Number 4, I mean, I don't think they'll. I mean, obviously,
they got,
people
RJ
prove,
Hunter's in there or something like that.
They'll prove me. No, not RJ Hunter.
Something Hunter.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
shit, I don't know.
But yeah, no, that was insane. You gotta give David Griffin credit. He took Anthony Davis. He turned that into a shit ton of things. He sets him up for the future. This is a team that now this year people are saying is like a top league pass team.
Yeah.
They're going to be exciting. They're young. They have a lot of those Laker players have a fucking chip on their shoulder. They need to prove people wrong. And I think
also the smartest thing he did, he went in a press conference. He said to keep Drew Holiday happy and to kind of show respect to him. He said, this is Drew's team. He didn't go out and say this is Zion's team. He said this is Drew Holiday's team.
Yeah.
He's a veteran. He's still
proven too. He's a good player.
And he's still giving him respect. He's kind of showing him loyalty and says you're still an important piece to this team. We still want you here. Yeah. So I thought that was one of his best moves is just kind of keeping him happy and showing that respect back to his players.
So if you're David Griffin, who do you trade, Drew Holiday or Lonzo Ball?
No, you have to have some veteran.
Yeah.
I think Drew Holiday there to kind of be a leader. I think it makes sense to keep Drew. Yeah. Get rid of Lonzo. I'd get rid of Lonzo, see if you can turn into picks or something. Unless someone's going to way overpay for Drew.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to have a veteran there still.
Yeah. No, I agree. And even if they keep Lonzo, you can play them at the same time. You can put Drew at the 2, put Lonzo at the 1. Their lineup could potentially be Drew or Lonzo, Drew, Ingram. They also have Zion, obviously, and then whoever they bring in at center. They drafted a center who's just long, athletic, who plays defense really well. I don't know. It's a young, exciting team. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Speaking of young and not so exciting though, Phoenix Suns. They're a hot fucking mess.
Oh, duh.
They have Devin Booker. They have DeAndre Ayton. That's about it.
Yeah.
They drafted.
They're going to go get the other Melo next year.
Oh my God. Our other ball, the Melo ball.
Oh yeah, not Melo.
Yeah. No, I
other
got
ball.
you.
I don't know why they keep getting tied to him, but all these reports are saying
they want Lonzo.
Yeah, they want the Ball brothers.
Dude, I have to give LeVar credit.
Phoenix.
Is I think he's doing the right thing with LaMelo, whatever his name is, because now he's again overseas playing professional basketball. Yeah. That's the way to go. If you look at Luka Doncic, he was playing professional basketball since 16. He came into the league and he's a solidified veteran.
Well, yeah, that's what that other kid was doing too. He's skipping college. And
RJ Hunter, or I'm naming everyone RJ. Something Hunter. Yeah. I'm calling everyone Hunter. No,
I think you're right. RJ Hunter is the kid that's skipping college, one of the top prospects. And
I don't think it's Hunter because that's the guy that the Pelicans. I'm pretty sure it's Jefferson or Ham. I don't know. I'm literally giving him every name in the fucking book at this point.
But no, because he's going overseas and he's playing too, and that's they're going to say that's going to be one of the new trends, maybe.
Well, why not? That's the thing I don't get.
Because he even said it. He even said it right. He says, "My dream is not to play college ball.
Yeah.
My dream is to play professional ball."
Your dreams, you want to get paid to play the thing you love to do.
Every kid says, "I want to get to the NBA." And so this guy's like, "This is how I do it. I go play with grown men.
Yeah.
And I get paid to do it."
Yeah.
He said, I mean, his mindset's probably short, kind of short term.
Yeah.
Because the only danger is, what are you going to do after basketball? Or if it doesn't work out?
Yeah.
That's my only thing is these guys might not be looking long term, but hey, I'm not their parents. If they want to play NBA and if they're able to have a support system that helps them manage money and I mean, it's their life. But I think it's good. You learn, you go play with grown men and you get paid and you go live in a different country. I think that's awesome. Go do you.
Hell yeah.
It's your life.
That's the thing we probably should preface this podcast. The fuck was that noise?
I don't know.
No. We should obviously this is not the most structured podcast. It's more of us watching these fights and talking about sports things that come up. But as you brought that up, so the NBA players, I think, first of all, we can all agree the NCAA is top 5 most corrupt organizations.
Oh gosh, yeah.
They found a way to have these billion dollar colleges, companies, get people to literally work for free.
Oh yeah.
And how bad? And there's a part too where, and it's just realistic. Most of these presidents, owners of these colleges are old white men.
Oh yeah.
All their athletes, most of their athletes, young black men, young black women, working for free. That's a fucked up look.
It is, and it's colleges make so much money. In college, I took a class about being athletic director, and they were saying that University of Michigan football program makes enough money to cover the expenses of all their other sports programs for the year.
And then you look at all these college players who end up with injuries, don't get drafted, they work all this time, they might not really get the education. Obviously, a lot of these players, no one's stupid. They're not really. Some of them go to college, do really well. Some of them are going to play ball, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, whatever it is. They're going there to play a sport.
Yep.
So I love that the NBA has the G League as an avenue for them to get paid. Overseas basketball, the China League is obviously big. We have NBA players who Brandon Jennings, J.R. Smith, Josh Smith, Jimmer Fredette.
Oh yeah.
Like all these people went over there. They played professional ball. Stephon Marbury had a second career, and he's like a god over there.
Oh, yeah. He got keys to the city over there.
Yeah.
They love Stephon.
So what I don't get is like, well, I understand it because right now that's that guy's coming back. Reyna.
Yeah, Reyna.
He's out back. First round. No, he's about to get him out. Like you have all these avenues, but right now it's still the norm. Like you go to college, you play basketball. It's just what you do if you want the big contract. And one thing that I wanted to bring up, and I think this is where the AFL fucked up this year, is I think the XFL needs to be the G League or it needs to be the feeder program into the NFL. They need to partner up.
But I think football is a different sport. I think if you bring a kid right out of high school and throw him with grown men, he's going to get destroyed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you make it a developmental league and say, look, guys, it'll take a lot of money. Vince McMahon's already done it. You need to partner with the NFL. You take players like we had, like if you think of people on the Packers, like Jake Kamara last year could have went there. Players that are still developing, they go there. It gives them an avenue to be paid, and it feeds them into the NFL. Yeah. And if they don't make it to the NFL, they still are able to get paid to do. It's like a glorified practice.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's the only thing different is you got difference between an 18-year-old kid and a 26-year-old kid who has been training hardcore in that pro athlete style. Like, that's huge. I think NFL, you need kids to be with other kids at their age. Yeah. I mean, just for like safety wise. Yeah. I think basketball is totally different. Yeah. But football, if you maybe say, hey, you can be this old and then you're kicked out. If you didn't make it, you didn't make it by now.
That's true. But the thing,
I don't know.
Do you think the XFL, do you think there's ever going to be a competitor to the NFL?
No.
So if you're the XFL, the AFL obviously came up and flamed out. There's a lot of reasons with the funding. They tried to partner up. It didn't work. What does the XFL do differently than to do it? Because there needs to be an NFL avenue for people to get paid. Because there's so many NFL athletes or college athletes that fuck up their career, their life, because they think they're going to go to the pros. They don't make it, and then they're screwed.
The problem is it's different than basketball because the funding, you have to have so many coaches, so many players, and because it is a physical, there's just so many different players you need. I think the money just never going to be there. And I think people invest so much into the NFL, like they put time, effort, money into watching that I don't know if you can do it all year.
Yeah.
And so that's my only thing is people invest so much into the NFL. Can you expect them to do that all year?
Yeah.
And that's what you need. You need people to invest in it, invest in watching it, invest in playing like fantasy and gambling on it and doing all different stuff, going to games that.
His nose is broken.
I know. Yeah. So I don't know if it ever will. I don't think it will, but I think it would be awesome if it did. I mean, more football, the better, in my opinion.
So then my question is, do you think – okay, so we played in China.
Yeah.
The NFL is trying to grow there.
Yeah.
The NFL is trying to grow in Europe. Do you think they make another league either in China or in Europe that, players don't make in the NFL? You can go overseas and play. Like the NFL, the NBA and the Chinese league aren't affiliated, but they work off each other.
Yeah.
Because that might be the only avenue that you could see that they partner up because they still completely own it, but it gives you have a 10-team league in China, you have a 10-team league in Europe right there. That's 1,000 players.
I think you get a total of like 8-team league total between China and Europe. Like kind of make it smaller.
Do they play each other or is it a Europe league and a China league?
No, I think you play each other. You go over Eurasia.
Eurasia.
That's what people call it, right? Eurasia?
I never heard of that in my life. Why don't you just throw Australia in there too? Yeah,
because Australia, football's growing in Australia too. Germany is big. England, I know that a lot of guys play it there too. Italy, and China is growing. They can't compete with
the armbar. 10 seconds left. Oh, they didn't get it. Triangle.
I think, I don't know. I don't know if it ever will get to that point, but I think it would be cool to get at least like 8 teams started.
Yeah.
And
hopefully.
Because I know China tried to do professional arena football, and that was 1 year. Yeah. I don't know if it survived the second year or not. Because, when I was in China, they did professional arena football.
Yeah. I didn't hear much about that.
And that was, I haven't heard.
Because that was the year I was there, too. They were doing tryouts and shit.
Yep. And then you would see on Bleacher Report all the celebrations they were doing, and you get a little news about it.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard much about it since, so I don't know if it survived that second year. Yeah. But they're trying. They're trying to get football big in China.
We'll see what happens, man. I hope so. I don't know. I feel so bad for those kids. And it's weird that we can actually say that and they're actually kids because now we're later 20s. We're old.
My wife calls me an old man.
Okay, your wife's like 3 years younger than us. You pervert. All right, so who won this fight?
Blue shorts.
You think
Beza?
Basil?
Oh, there's no L.
Beza. No, I think right. Whatever the fuck. I don't have their names up right now. Gray shorts won. He got knocked down in the first round. The second round, Beza was tired, and this is good for both of them. Is that he got a standing ovation from Dana White.
Yeah, no, they both laid it out there.
Yeah.
All right, this next fight, we got to do a better job of talking about the fight.
All right. So then while I do this stuff, let's go ahead and I want to just jump into a couple more NBA. Actually, let's stick with the NFL right now. After the next one, I'll jump into NBA or even during it. We'll see how this goes. Like I said,
we're all over the place.
Yeah.
We're a hot mess.
This is more of we haven't got together in a while, so we're doing a podcast and talking and watching fights. So, fuck you. No. All right. I lost track. Right now, have you been seeing all that shit on Bleacher Report about the Packers with Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur?
Oh, yeah.
This is the shit that's pissing me off. is the media for the Packers, and it's understandably when a team starts to suck, the media switches. You're not glorified anymore.
No.
Like it's nitpicky now. Matt LaFleur is being too strict. Brett Favre says Rodgers should be able to play. People are saying that Rodgers needs more control.
It's because there is no other news right now, and all these Packer media guys have to have something to write about.
No, I know.
So they nitpick little things.
So the thing, do you think it's true though, or do you think there's bullshit?
I think it is a little true. I mean, but it's kind of both because you got a brand new coach with Rodgers having issues with McCarthy.
Yeah.
It just continue off of last year, and the drama is probably all bullshit, but
okay, so
they probably have like little fights or little, I don't know, about how things should be dealt with, and the media will blow it up times a million.
So then my question, do you think if Rodgers, so we know that whole article on Bleacher Report came out that Rodgers audibled like a third of McCarthy's plays.
Yeah.
If he had that much control of the offense and they had 2 losing seasons in a row, granted he was hurt for one of them. Well, really both, but he played a full season last year.
Yep.
Does he really, like, I get he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now, but he hasn't shown it over the last 2 years.
I mean, I don't know if he audibled a third of McCarthy's plays because a lot of those plays sucked. There was a lot of terrible. The Packers were notorious for 3rd and 12. Let's give it a draw or a dump off pass. I'm like, come on. There's no way that's what he called. Yes, Rodgers loved to just go try for the home run balls too many times, but I think there's not enough things going on right now.
Oh, you're right. They's the one.
Yeah, there's just not enough things going on right now that they have to pick at anything to make a story. So,
all right. So
we just need the season start so we can actually talk about real things.
Your breakout for the Packers. Do you think it's Jake Camaro? I don't even know how to say it. Camaro.
Yeah. No.
Him? Do you think it's Valdez-Scantling?
Scantling.
Okay. Why do you think Valdez-Scantling?
I think just because what he did last year, I think he's shown he can make the plays. I think I don't know. He just has that potential to do it.
Yeah.
Kamara,
I guess
he could do it. I mean, but those two, I'm excited for our wide receivers. Yeah, I'm very excited for what happens. Scantling, he has good hands, makes big plays, but it seems like Kamara, whatever his name is, long hair, white dude.
Did you see?
He's better at knowing what to do when Rodgers is running around. So I think that's why he's going to be good. Because he will get open, and he's better at backyard football almost.
Yeah.
Helping Rodgers out. I think that's where he is going to strive, and he's going to kind of be like Edelman, not just because they're both white.
I was going to say, what we can boil it down to is Aaron Rodgers is racist and only likes wide receivers. Honestly, it's a theory that I've thrown out there a couple of times, and I'm starting to think I'm right.
Devontae Adams, man, he's –
100. Did you see? So he was the second most targeted, 169 targets this year. And Rodgers said, I need to throw to him more. How are you going to throw to him more? Well, I guess he could by beating out Julio Jones for the most targeted, but that shit, man.
No, I think it's just Rodgers respecting Devontae Adams' game, and he's good. But I'm excited for our offense.
Okay, so
it should be good.
You brought up Devontae Adams. I'm scrolling Bleacher Report right now, looking at articles. I wanted to bring up a different one, but right now I need to bring this one up because did not like that. So sorry about that. The video came on and threw it in the thing. So they ranked Devontae Adams as the 7th wide receiver in the NFL.
Let's see here. Who do you think is better? All right, let's see if you can name the 6 ahead of him.
The 6 ahead of him?
Yeah. Without looking.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring it up so then we can see it at the end. So first, okay, I can name the top 2. I just don't know who's first. Either DeAndre Hopkins.
It doesn't matter order.
Okay, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones. They probably put Odell.
Mm-hmm. Antonio Brown.
Julio
Jones.
Yeah, I said those.
Oh, we got him.
I'd honestly say Julio, DeAndre, OBJ, Antonio Brown.
Would you put AJ Green ahead of him?
I don't think so at this point. He's not healthy enough. Would you put Mike Evans?
I wouldn't. But let's try to figure out what this article's put. So it has to be.
You're not going to like this one. What would you say? And this is mainly because I might have a giant man crush on him. Juju Smith-Schuster.
No, not yet. No way. Oh, Mike Thomas.
Yep.
Mike Thomas. So that's 5. There has to be one more guy.
All right. So the ones we had. So we had Mike Thomas or DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, our first 2. Mike Thomas, Odell Beckham, Antonio Brown.
Who is number 6?
Keenan Allen.
No, this article's whoever is this wrote this. Okay. Delete it. Let go. Keenan Allen baloney.
I agree.
He hasn't played.
He's a good receiver. He's always hurt.
That's so stupid. I can't. We
can't listen to these guys. He's so hot and cold. I had him on my fantasy team last year, and it's either
Devontae. How do they put him? Okay, here's what they wrote. Allen, even though this is high, remains underrated because he is not flashy and plays on the MC's left coast. But he's effective, efficient route running machine who racks up catches in critical situations for Phillip Rivers. File Allen a notch below Thomas in the super reliable possession category.
I put him like 8 notches.
Okay, this is what they put at Devontae Adams. Adams has caught 35 touchdown passes over the past 3 seasons and is coming off a career high of 111 catches for 1,386 yards. Okay. Cementing his stats as number 1 for Aaron Rodgers.
So he's saying he's going to even do better under Matt LaFleur.
Yeah. But
okay, so Juju Smith-Schuster
he hasn't been on the field.
AJ Green, Adam Thielen. I honestly would put Adam Thielen ahead of AJ Green.
Man, I'll put freaking Keenan Allen. Gosh.
Dude, I hate the Vikings so much, but this is amazing for him to have Adam Thielen 10, Stephon Diggs 11.
No, they got some good wide receivers.
T.Y. Hilton. Okay, here's this one interesting to me. T.Y. Hilton or Mike Evans? Who do you take? I take Mike Evans. He's a big body. He's athletic.
Now that Bruce Arians is there, I take Mike Evans.
Okay, so T.Y. Hilton's good and he makes big plays, but he's not like a touchdown receiver.
No, he's that home run, stretch the field. I mean, they're both good in the situation that they're in with the teams. Like, Andrew Luck needs that guy.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston needs Mike Evans. I mean, they're different wide receivers, so it's hard to compare the two. But I'd rather have Mike Evans because of his big body.
This list got fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe they're doing like the number 1s on every team, but Robert Woods is not the number 1. You would think Brandon even Cooper Kupp. He's number 1 on the Rams. So they have Julian Edelman 14.
I love Julian Edelman though.
At 14?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Ahead of Jarvis Landry.
Julian Edelman is perfect because he plays with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Because he's very good in this situation. He knows what Tom Brady needs, and he's open for Tom Brady. Julian Edelman on different team, probably not as good, but the combination of Belichick, Brady, Edelman, they're unstoppable. I love those guys.
I agree.
Edelman is not the same player on any other team.
Okay,
but so it's hard to rank Edelman.
Yeah. The big thing on this one is they have – this list fucking sucks, dude. They have –
Amari Cooper sucks. Okay, dude.
Oh, I see. I think Amari – if someone comes up to you and says, hey, who would you rather have, Tyler Lockett from the Seahawks or Amari Cooper?
Okay. That was
yeah, but they have Tyler Lockett 17, Amari Cooper 19.
Yeah. Amari Cooper, until you show me you can be consistent, I don't buy into you. Tyler Boyd, come on.
He shouldn't be on this list. Tyler Lockett shouldn't be on this list. Mike Williams should be on this list.
What is the title of this article?
Sporting News ranks the 25 top receivers.
In what? In the NFL right now?
No, in the China League. Yeah, best receivers.
Oh, my gosh. In other risers, these rankings consider whether players finished last season with a lean toward what they can do in 2019.
Ugh, there's no way.
I like DeAndre Hopkins number 1. That's one thing I agree with him.
He's great. Julio's great. He's a great number 2. Mike Thomas, I wouldn't be mad if he was number 2. When you get towards the end of they fucked up at 6. Keenan Allen is not 6. Maybe because they lost people, but he's not better than Devontae Adams. Or someone said, hey, who'd you rather have, Keenan Allen or Juju Smith-Schuster? I'm taking Smith-Schuster.
Oh, and his personality too. Y'all love Juju.
He's amazing. This list is so shitty. Tyler Boyd 16, Tyler Lockett 17.
Come on,
Mike Williams 20.
You should be who wrote this?
Okay,
Chris Godwin,
but not ahead of those guys. And this is what I don't get. DJ Moore ahead of Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp should be 15.
Yeah, DJ Moore. Come on. Okay. All the Carolina Panthers do is dump off to McCaffrey.
Yeah,
it's either McCaffrey catches it or McCaffrey runs it. Fantasy football, go get McCaffrey. He touches the ball every single play.
Public service announcement. And
he's jacked, dude. He's jacked now.
Yeah. He needs to get tested for STDs because
he beefed up, dude.
People are throwing
because he knows he's going to has to touch the ball every single play.
Yeah, he's gonna get rocked this year though. No teams are gonna try to fuck him up.
Last year they knew that's what was happening. He still played the whole season.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have some NFL surprise starters. Right away, first person I have on the main pictures, Valdez Scantling.
Ooh, rocking number 82.
So let's go ahead and I'm going to go through quick, see some surprising ones right now. It's just kind of people that don't really matter.
You suck. Yeah. You suck.
Malik Jefferson, no one cares. Offensive lineman, no one cares. No one cares. No one cares. Name I can't pronounce. Oh, I did not see it. Ooh. I can't pronounce. St. Brown for the Packers.
Come on.
He had a couple. He had the best catch rating for the Packers.
Yeah. I think it's just he needs time with Rodgers. Build that trust.
Do you think it's possible that Geronimo Allison gets cut?
All depends how he comes back from injury. He's got a lot of young dudes behind him that are pushing him.
Yeah, that might be a
good thing. And
we picked up his option. So at this point, it probably doesn't serve for us to release him. And you might as well just say, hey, let's run it with this group. If they suck, we know we just have to do a complete rehaul next year.
Exactly. All right, let's watch. All right, this Contender series. This Johns guy got the nasty ass haircut.
Yes, as in like it sucks.
Man, yeah.
It honestly looks like someone put like a maxi pad on his head. He keeps throwing a teep kick every time.
I don't know what that is. But
like a front kick.
Yeah.
Because
his haircut, he's shaved totally on the sides, but then
that was a good takedown.
His top of his head is it's ugly. It is ugly.
This John guy seems like he's
not John. It's Santiago.
No, I know his haircut's terrible. I'm saying John's though seemed like he's out like on the feet. He was getting in close. He's the shorter fighter. He was getting in close, landing some punches, and then took him down.
Yeah,
that's a horrible haircut.
Oh gosh,
it's not even a shave. It's not shaved, dude.
It's long. It's ugly. Oh yeah. If you guys listening to this,
his legs ready.
Google Dana White Contender Series Santiago.
That's one of the worst haircuts.
Look at his haircut.
He's sneaking his legs up. He's trying to either to switch into an arm bar or even do a triangle.
Oh,
slammed him into the fence.
Yes, he's whooping him.
Guillotine.
Let's go, John.
There we go.
You should knock him out just for his ugly haircut. Come on.
Honestly,
not that. Looks like a toupee. Like
it really does.
He's like bald everywhere, and he put like a little toupee on his head.
I feel like he's trying to go for like a Martin Luther look.
Man, this is ugly. Oh, he's bleeding all over his nose too. Come on, Johns.
Johns kind of looks like Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah. He's fighting Eddie Alvarez.
They're fighting each other?
Yeah.
What weight?
I don't know. Also,
why would they? That doesn't make. I believe you, but I don't get why one championship would sign Eddie Alvarez and Demetrius Johnson to like be their kind of stars and then put them up against each other.
Yeah. That was recently. I just saw that. Oh yeah,
Santiago.
Or maybe they're not fighting each other. They're just
Santiago.
Maybe they have opponents. They announce opponents. I don't know. I should have read the article, but I just saw headlines We'll see. I don't know if they're fighting each other.
As much as his haircut is disgustingly ugly.
Oh, nope.
I
lied. They're not fighting each other. The article says Demetrius Johnson, Eddie Alvarez fights revealed.
Right.
Okay. So who they're going to fight?
Dude, Santiago, ugly as fuck, but he kept putting the pressure on John.
Yeah.
He got taken down again, though.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, Louise. No, this is honestly, I wish they did this shit all. Obviously, you can't do fights every Tuesday all year long, but this is the best. Last summer was amazing. They got a lot of contracts this summer. Hoping the same. They got 2 people from last week. The first fight was really good. Dana White gave him standing ovation. That's always a good sign. This first round's been a good one so far.
They're just hugging each other on the floor right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Give him a little love taps in the head. Did he call those?
No, it's
the end of the round. It's hard to tell with no sound on. Man, why are you fixing that ugly ass hair?
Yeah, you might as well just let it do what it does at this point. He's standing up, trying to show he's not tired.
Man, these guys are so amateur. They didn't even know where they had to move his stool. They put his stool in the wrong. Come on, guys.
Broken nose.
Santiago, you need new ring guys. They didn't even know where to put your stool.
Probably speak English.
Man, that nose.
That was very stereotypical since his last name's Santiago.
Yeah.
But with a haircut like that, you can't be from America because someone's going to punch you in the face.
You won't get mugged on the street.
If someone sees you like that, there's a 99% chance they're going to try to mug you for something. Dude, you're sitting on the remote, man.
Oh. That's not a remote. That's
honestly, it looks like a wand.
Yeah, it's a weirdest remote I've ever seen. Fancy people.
All right, so while they're taking a break between rounds, what do you think about the Rockets going after Jimmy Butler? They're saying they're going to try to bring him in. They're going to have to trade Capella or Chris Paul, but Chris Paul's contract's so fucking big that they're not going to be able to trade him. So it's going to be a back. What is that? Front court or backcourt? Backcourt.
Yeah.
Of Chris Paul, James Harden, and Jimmy Butler.
I like it. I think it would put them over the top of what they need.
Oh, good overhand.
And then they need some solid big men. Get if they're able to get Jimmy Butler and maybe a Brook Lopez.
No, let's not mention anybody from the Bucks.
Well, I'm just saying. Or get like Jimmy.
Oh, knock him.
Yes.
There we go.
Come on. Knock that haircut off. Get him.
Going for a choke.
I think it could work. They just need some big men to go along with those guys.
So as much as I hate Brook Lopez to leave the Bucks, the Lakers are a perfect team for him. Guillotine.
Get him. Standing guillotine. Now they're back on the ground. Ooh.
Now he's playing into an arm triangle.
Man, they are all over the place. I'd be so tired. I'm getting tired just watching them. See, when they make those gestures like, oh, that didn't hurt. I'm like, it hurt.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you nod or smile, it's because the other day Red got me with a liver shot, and I just smiled naturally because my first thought was, you really just fucked up my stomach for a couple of days.
Like, it's like you trying to act tough, but everyone knows inside you are hurting.
If you shake your head to try to say it doesn't hurt, there's no reason to do that except to like try. I don't know.
You're hiding it. You're masking it. You're faking. Come on.
That's every time.
Just say, oh, yeah, you got me. That hurt.
And then if you think – so Jimmy Butler's literally had issues with everybody he's ever played with.
Like what's said in other –
So does Chris Paul.
Ooh, standing guillotine, I think. That's what you call it. These guys' arms wrapped around his neck
now because once he's in side control, you can't do a guillotine.
They're aggressive cuddling right now.
That is what it's called.
Aggressive cuddling?
Yeah, Red says, "Hey guys, aggressive cuddle with each other."
Fucking idiot. I thought I was being creative there, but
I'm talking like I know half these things, but I'm just pointing out like the random thing I know, and then it makes me sound smart. Those are toes. Those toes are pointed up.
Yes, Jimmy, they all have toes.
Okay, well, speak for yourself.
Well, like we said in other podcasts, so with Jimmy Butler, he has to want to go there. And him being a free agent will help that. He wants to be able to go and play with those guys. I think as a veteran, he understands their personalities, just know them from different things. And he'll have to make that decision. If he decides to go there, I think it could work.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy,
the one thing with all three of them is they're all super competitive.
I think Jimmy Butler might get mad at Harden.
Yeah, I think I could see Jimmy Butler and Chris Paul actually getting along a lot more than him and Harden get along.
Because Harden is, I mean, you got to be very okay with Harden just taking the ball and doing his own thing. Like, you pass a Harden, you're not getting back.
That ISO ball was on record levels this year.
Oh, yeah. So you got to be okay with that. And you got to be okay with Harden not really playing defense.
Yeah. Which for Jimmy Butler, that's the thing I don't get is, for someone who cares about defense so much, which is great because it's part of the fucking sport, like, how are you going to go to a team where Chris Paul plays defense in the playoffs? He's literally LeBron now. He's old, so he's a playoff player.
Yeah.
He'll give you effort in the regular season. He'll be hurt for half of it. But shit, I don't know. I just don't see that as a fit, dude.
Oh, he is coming down with elbows on Santiago.
His hair,
come on, Johns.
His hair rivals Donald Trump.
Keep hitting with those elbows. Yeah.
Are you getting turned down right now? What the fuck is that?
Keep hitting with those elbows. Come on.
Do it, John. Do it.
Sorry. I'll keep it down.
Oh, you're fine.
We can't wake up baby Hadley.
Yeah, if we wake up the baby, my wife will kill me.
We'd have to leave and cancel. So if this podcast ends suddenly, it's because we woke up the baby.
People probably be like, you guys aren't talking about shit anyways. So you fucking end it.
It's like tennis. We keep bouncing back between
different sports. NBA, NFL. Fights.
No one is going to be able to follow this at all.
No. Oh, well. All right. So going back to sports. So again, it came out a report. Obviously, Kawhi, he prefers the Clippers over Lakers.
Yep.
Why? Not quite sure. It also came out today that Klay Thompson would meet with the Clippers. If the Warriors don't offer him a max, he's going to meet with Clippers are on his list. Lakers haven't come out. Lakers have expressed interest, but not the other way around. That'd be a killer fucking lineup with Klay and Kawhi. That's an NFL champ. Or NFL, NBA. That's a contender.
Klay can't play until.
That's a good point. I forgot about that.
He can't play till like February. Oh, how long do you think he's out?
What month he tears ACL? June?
Yeah, June.
June to July, August, September, October, November, December, January.
February.
Yeah, 8
Probably
months.
February at least.
Yeah.
Is that playoffs? No,
playoffs start in April.
So I would say March.
Yeah.
Can't play to
Try
March.
to get him in playing shape before the playoffs start.
So
I don't know, man.
I don't know if it helps you next year. That's because you have to build that chemistry too. I mean, you probably could do it in practice. Actually, forget out if you could have a chance to get Klay, go get Klay. He plays excellent defense. He can score anywhere on the court. If you have a chance,
he doesn't mind playing second fiddle.
Exactly. And LeBron's a good passer. He drives and passes out. He needs a 3-point shooter.
You staying for the Lakers to get him?
Yeah.
Well, the Lakers should. If they have him to provide shooting, that's amazing. And they just need to get a point guard who can shoot.
Yeah.
Pass and shoot. Malcolm Brogdon would be perfect for the Lakers.
I told you.
Well, on my article, creamcitycentral.com.
Cream City.
Go look at top landing spots for Malcolm Brogdon. It might have. I wonder if we have to talk like down here for it to sound better. Probably. But it'll be weird if we have our mouths this close to each other.
Our heads would be touching.
I'd purposely kiss you.
Do not kiss me.
Well, if you hear it, it's because I tried. No, so if Malcolm Brogdon, like I've in my article, read it, or else I put he literally can go to any team and be an asset. Same, and this is because I'm a Bucks fan. Chris Middleton can go to any team and be an asset as long as they don't fuck up. And
Johnson with that right hand.
The knees. He's over. He's covered. He's out.
Straight shots.
He's out.
Straight to hammer fist.
He's got it, and it's okay. I give creepy fucking haircut a lot of props because he's got kneed in the face 18 times and hammer fisted and butt fisted once. Didn't even call it.
All right, he's a tough dude. I guess you have to be tough with that haircut.
Yeah, people try to mug you all the time.
Ooh.
Oh, he took his back.
Ooh, if somehow he gets this,
I'd still give the contract to Johns.
Yeah. Come on, Johns.
He's fighting literally a Russian RoboCop. Well, he's Santiago. Whatever. He's not Russian.
Yeah.
Those are good elbows. What were we talking about?
Brogdon going to any team.
So Brogdon go to any team. Okay, the big thing right now, though, is teams, if they sign Brogdon, not Brogdon, if you put Brogdon in this category and Middleton to be a star on your team, you fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
It reminds me of Wesley Matthews getting that $20 million contract from the Mavericks. He's not a star player. He's not. Alan Crabb had a really good season, got $18 million. Granted, that was in like the influx of the NBA where everyone panicked and thought they had to pay people. Andrew Wiggins got a $30 million contract that they instantly regret. Players that are not NFL, NBA stars should not get paid like that.
No. I'm nervous for Klay to be the guy on a team.
Klay, I love Klay, but Klay is a number 2.
Yeah,
he is the ideal number 2.
Ooh, yeah, he just is a very good complement to any star. But I don't know if Klay, if he's the only guy that have to stop, I don't know if Klay can do it.
No,
I don't think it's a good situation for him. He would have to force a lot. He's not James Harden. James Harden can score at will.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson is an excellent number 2.
Santos got his back again.
Yeah, to like Curry. Him and Curry just work so well together. But if Curry's not there, Klay is not as dominant.
Yeah.
And so I think Klay has to realize what he is. And he is a great addition to any superstar because they just work so much better with each other there.
What I don't get is players really need to obviously want to be the star. Cauley Stein right now is a perfect example of someone who wants to leave Sacramento because he wants to be more of a focal point to the team, but you can't. People need to realize, be a role player.
Yeah.
You're gonna get paid. Look, Brogdon, he doesn't try to be the number 1. He's gonna get close to $20 million a year.
And that's how you win too, is having other guys there that can take the pressure off of you and you don't have to do everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at Andre Iguodala. He went from being a star in 76ers. He had a really good season for the Nuggets. And then he went to the Warriors knowing he's not going to be the main guy. But he's still getting 10 plus a year.
Yeah.
Why not do that? You win championships, you get paid, and you get really good at your role.
Do you think like Melo was the guy forever? Never won a championship, never got close.
He can't adjust.
No.
He went to the Rockets and couldn't adjust to being a third, maybe fourth option behind Capella.
Yeah. But if you think of him, like, do you think he would, if like going back now, do you think he would say, yeah, I'd rather have gone to another guy, like teamed up with someone? And realizing, like, think of those guys who were the stars and who had great careers but never won it all.
Yeah. You would think he has some regret.
I'm like, I'd rather go win a championship. There's just so much joy in coming of winning that championship instead of just say, hey, I scored the most on my team.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. Well, then you look at even Ray Allen is a perfect example too. He had his specialty, obviously, but when he went to the Celtics, they had Paul Pierce, they had Kevin Garnett. He knew his role. He played defense, he shot threes, he created, but you fill your lane.
Yeah,
you're a team player.
Kevin Garnett too. I bet his, like, when you think of his career, he's going to say my best was when I was with the Celtics. I won that championship.
Yep.
He's not going to say. He obviously will say he enjoyed being with the Timberwolves, but he left for a reason.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be just the guy because he knew he couldn't win with the Timberwolves.
Yeah, why be the guy on a shitty team? And they had the year where they had Sprewell, Sam Cassell, all that shit, but they still weren't enough to win the NBA Finals.
Put your hands down, Santiago. You didn't win.
And then if you look at I'm thinking of another, like, perfect example right now is Draymond Green.
Oh, yeah.
He plays hard defense. He shoots and he passes. He knows his role.
Yep.
I don't know. I just get nervous with, especially right now, players like D'Angelo Russell. I feel like he's going to go to a team. He was a number 1 on the Nets, but he's not going to be a number 1 on an NBA Finals team.
No, not NBA Finals. No. Kyrie's the same thing too.
Yep. He can't be the number 1. He's too fucking toxic.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant. Okay, so you brought up Kyrie, and I want to talk about this. So right now it looks like they're going to the Nets together. That seems like a team built around 2 very, very sensitive players.
Kevin Durant says he's not sensitive, but he's sensitive.
He's the definition of sensitive.
Yeah, he gets butthurt about everything.
It doesn't make sense, dude.
Yeah,
He's too sensitive.
Yeah, he says he doesn't care, but he cares.
If I'm the Nets, I don't know. I don't know if I go that route.
No, you don't.
I don't want Kyrie over D'Angelo.
Mhm.
D'Angelo is already a town favorite or a city favorite. They love him there. And you're going to bring in Kyrie, he's very talented, don't get me wrong, but he's a fucking cancer to the team. So I don't understand what's the point you want to do that. Durant, you signed, he's not able to play for a year. If he comes back, he's not going to be the same player he was. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. If I'm the Knicks, I sign Durant because if you don't, you look like an idiot for trading your your players because you thought you were going to sign people.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think you keep D'Angelo Russell. Maybe you get KD. We'll see. But
they said the Lakers are interested in D'Angelo Russell.
The Lakers are?
Yeah.
Bring him back?
Yeah. Okay, so if you're D'Angelo Russell, where's the team you want to go to?
Whoever wants me.
Would you go for money? He's a young player. It's his first major contract. You could go for money now, then go for a team oriented next time.
I think you go both. Money and I think you go a max contract, but someone who wants you and says you're our priority.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Lakers is his best move for him.
I don't think so either. Him and LeBron, I don't think will get along.
No. I think Nets, honestly. Staying with the Nets. I think Nets should buy into D'Angelo Russell. Keep him there.
If I'm him, one team that would be very intriguing to me, they're connected to Kemba Walker, is Luka Doncic, D'Angelo Russell, and Porzingis.
Can they give him? How much money can you give him?
Probably the same fucking amount they're going to give Kemba Walker.
Ooh.
They could offer him close to a max.
That'd be cool.
Because Luka's still on his rookie contract. They got rid of Wesley Matthews. They're offering Porzingis that 5-year max. Yeah. But they got room for another. I don't think D'Angelo Russell is like a max. I don't think he's a max player. I think you can get him for $24 a year, but I don't think he's getting in that $30, $40 million range. Because LeBron's right now making $37 next year.
Jeez.
Chris Paul's making 40, close to 40.
That's so much money. Yeah. To play basketball. You don't even have to play basketball. You could just be hurt and sit on a bench. You pay $40 million. Jeez.
What do you think the NBA...
And Chris Paul's getting paid from State Farm. Son of a bitch. State Farm. Stop paying Chris Paul.
Yeah, he has enough money. Keep paying Oscar, but don't pay Chris Paul.
They are funny commercials, though.
Yeah, I do like them. Do you think... Okay, so when do you think the NFL is going to start doing the NBA contracts with the player options, team options, fully guaranteed?
They do fully guaranteed now.
With Kirk Cousins the first fully guaranteed. But what do you think? When do you think they're going to start doing player options? You think they ever do that? Or does it get too tricky having to sign 53 players?
I think you might get it with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks might get it. So I think it all depends. It all takes one team to start it.
Okay, so right now, obviously, it's not going to be Russell Wilson. It's not going to be Rodgers. He just signed a contract. Matt Ryan's under it. Fuck Stafford. I wouldn't give him that. Who do you think the next quarterback is to try to do that? Do you think it is Kirk Cousins again?
But I think in the NFL, like quarterbacks, if you think that's your guy, you don't want him ever leave because it's so hard to find it.
Yeah.
And but why would you give him a player option if your team is not that good?
So if I'm Aaron Rodgers and I go to the Packers, like, look, I'll sign a 4-year deal, but my last year I want as a player option. And just say, like, you can sign
me. Do you get a discount if it's a player option?
You can take $3 million off a year.
Yuck. All right, they're just paying the $3 million and then guarantee I have them for another year.
But the thing is, though, like as a player, I can understand, especially as a quarterback, I can understand. Like, I'll sign for 4 years, but I want the 4th year to be a player option. Oh, that puts the fire under their ass to like put a fucking team around me or I'm out.
Yeah, ooh, I think it's good for the players. I want it for the players, but teams don't like that.
I definitely think this next CBA, there's going to be a lockout. I think.
Yeah, probably. I hope not, though.
I hope not for the sake of us, but I hope so for the sake of the players. Not hope so, but I can understand why they want different contracts. If I'm an NFL player and I'm looking at NBA players getting $40 million a year.
Okay, all right. But you have to realize the coaching, how like the different stats and how many different players. Like what, NBA you have 15 players max?
Yeah.
NFL you have 53 plus practice squad. And how many coaches, trainers, you see that sideline? There's like 1,000 people on that sideline.
My question to you right now, if you are the owner of, let's pick a big team. Let's not even pick a big team. I'll give you the Jets. If you're the owner of the Jets and you say, I want to sell my team right now, how much money do you get for selling the Jets?
Oh, gosh. We haven't had an NFL sell a team recently.
Yeah.
So we don't know that number. But it has to be
billions,
yeah.
The Knicks, so I know it's a different thing. Knicks are worth, they estimate around $4 billion.
Jeez.
If I'm a player and I think a fucking owner who doesn't do anything except sign checks and does some promotion is making billions of dollars and they're not doing shit.
Are they making billions of dollars, or is that what the team is worth?
That's what the team's worth. They're doing something that's worth billions of dollars. Yeah. They're making hundreds of millions.
Oh yeah,
off of the work of other people.
I guess there could be more money given.
The only owner that honestly annoys the shit out of me but earns his money is Jerry Jones. As much as I hate him, but everything he earns, he's working and he's putting work into the team.
Yeah. There's always money to give. No one wants to give the full amount because they're greedy. Everyone's greedy. Everyone wants more money.
And I always, especially when I was young, and I even said this to you, I was like, I don't understand why people just won't take a little less money to make a better team.
Yeah.
But the thing is, LeBron pointed out, other people pointed out, you have, if the perfect thing, who's that Clippers owner? Sterling?
Oh, yeah.
This guy who says some fucked up things about black people. His team's all black. Sells his team. His punishment is, you can't be an owner anymore. Okay, here's $4 billion for your team.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm a player, fuck that. You're going to pay me as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy, man. That's the shit that doesn't make sense to me. Or like now that switched my idea of like, as players, you're getting paid millions, but the owner of the team's getting paid billions.
Oh yeah. And they could sell anytime, not have to worry about the work.
They could relocate you.
Yeah.
They could cut you. They could trade you. It's just, obviously we're talking about players who are making millions, so I don't want to be too sensitive for it, but it's like still.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just fucked up for a lot of that shit.
Yeah, everyone has their different opinion on athletes and money, and
it
is what it is. We pay for all the gear, all the sports programs, the games, the merchandise. We're the ones to blame for them getting so rich.
I was going to say, I can bitch about them, but there's no way I'm going to stop watching.
No, I'm not going to stop watching. I mean, the money's there. It has to go to somebody. Give it to the players. I think they
never fucking will, though.
No.
That's the thing is you hope to with organizations, you could see there's players that always are going to have a role for their team. Mm-hmm. Or like Brett Favre always going to have a thing with the Packers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, he retires, always going to have a thing for the Packers. Donald Driver's one of them. I keep naming Packers, obviously, because we're huge Packer fans. But you would wish they would do more to take care of their players.
Yeah.
Like, if you look, one player that gets shit on by a lot of people, and I have a huge man crush on, Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, yeah.
He's a fucking genius with his money.
Yeah.
And which is unlike a lot of players because they get used to living in a certain lifestyle after they can't afford that.
So many people, you hear people just going bankrupt.
And you think that's where teams will step in and be like, you do a lot of shit for us. Like, we're going to help you come work, do this, do that. Like, I don't know. It's just, there's more things people can do to make sure. And again, I know we're talking about athletes. They blew their own money. That's their own fucking fault. But at the same time, we're understanding they're young 20-year-old kids coming in. If I got millions of dollars at 20 years old, I would be spending it on crack and heroin. I don't know what I spend it on. Like,
so many toys.
Yeah.
Or a whole fleet of motorcycles.
I'd probably buy a Super Nintendo.
I would never wear the same pair of socks twice.
Oh, that's a good life rule.
Gosh.
If I was
There's nothing better than brand new sock.
Underwear? Brand new underwear?
No, forget that. Socks.
Underwear never fit again like they do the first time, though.
They're tight the first time. I like a loose.
They hug you in all the right places.
No way.
So your boxers? Because I'm briefs. I'm boxer briefs.
That's what I'm in, boxer briefs. But I like a little
like loose. Loose? Don't want you to get boxers.
No, like these guys.
Those are compression shorts, dude.
No, they're compression boxer briefs.
They're compression shorts. They're compression shorts. That's what I'm wearing too right now.
No, these are not. These are like boxer briefs. So they're just different material. They're not cotton.
Yeah, like spandex.
They're not. It's the in between.
What the fuck is in between spandex
I don't know.
and cotton?
These are not. These are meant for everyday boxes. These are not workout things.
You might have done too many drugs in your life because that does not make sense.
I think that those Adidas Cool, the cool ones.
I never wore them.
You wore them? They're fantastic.
Fruit of the Loom came out with Hanes. Either Hanes or Fruit of the Loom came out with like a breezy.
Yeah.
Breezy in all the right spots.
Or Extreme.
You know what I really want to try?
Hanes Extreme.
For what? Like rock climbing?
No, they're like, I think they just call it just to keep everything cool down there.
Why do they call it Extreme?
I think that's what their slogan, like their thing is.
Is Michael Jordan like popping next to your crotch? Extreme.
I think they dropped Michael Jordan. I think I haven't seen him in any commercials lately.
That's true. Ooh, he's swinging hard.
They realized people are still buying underwear and shirts without Michael Jordan, without having to pay Michael Jordan.
Hell yeah.
He got too expensive for him.
So a lot of podcasts I listen to are brought to you by MeUndies, the most comfortable undies in the world. I really want to buy a pair, but they're like $20-$30.
They're expensive. I can't afford that much for underwear. I go to Walmart and get the 10 packs.
Yeah. All right, for the 0.00008% chance that anyone from MeUndies hears this, please sponsor me and send me a free pair of MeUndies.
We will rate your undies and see if it is the actual best undies ever.
What will we compare it to? Hey,
also
Goodwill
freaking
underwear.
Ellen DeGeneres too. She has her own underwear line, and they are expensive.
Just for women?
Yeah, and there's also one I see at Target that has like a raccoon on them. They are expensive too.
They have socks with them too.
Yeah, $13
for one pair.
For one pair, I'm like $13 for one pair. Come on, does anybody go to the Walmart and
the Walmart? The fuck are you right now? You go to the Walmart and then post about it on the Facebook?
No, just the Walmart.
Fuck you, man. I don't even know what to say to that. The Walmart. That's a Nebraska coming out in you. In Milwaukee and most other places in the world, we just say Walmart.
No, in Milwaukee, you guys talk about Walgreens.
Okay, Walgreens is a step up. So, yeah, we probably do talk about Walgreens.
Walgreens is not a step up from Walmart.
Yes, it is. It's a pharmacy store.
No, Walgreens sucks.
Well, what do you go to
you have Walgreens on like every block here.
What do you go to Walgreens for?
Pharmacy. That's it.
Yeah.
And pictures. And print off some pictures.
Okay, so you're comparing Walmart to Walgreens. They're two different things. They have wall in it. So congrats on that comparison. You picked the wrong thing to compare it to.
Well, there's not many other things to compare.
Okay, so obviously I love Walmart. I go to Walmart, but quality-wise, Walmart's on the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Walmart, Target, Meijer. Which one do you rank? Walmart.
Where are we getting?
Yours ranking it. Okay. Items.
Like, what am I searching for?
Oh, good question. Clothes. Let's go clothes first. Walmart, Meijer, Target. Target's the best.
I never bought clothes at Meijer. We don't have Meijers in Nebraska.
Yeah. Okay. So good thing you live in Milwaukee now.
Yeah.
Where we have Meijer. So I don't know what.
I still never bought clothes at Meijer, so we have to go Target.
Okay. So yeah, I think it's Walmart, Meijer, Target. Okay. So if you want to buy food, Target's last because it's way overpriced.
Walmart.
See, I think I'd rather go to Meijer.
Yeah.
So
Woodman's actually. Let's go Woodman's for food.
Aldi.
Oh, good call. Aldi's.
Yeah. Okay, so we went from sports to fighting to sports to underwear to all this. I think this is a good spot to end it, and we just enjoy these fights now because I think we're going down a rough patch.
Yeah, this is too many areas we're covering.
All right, so we appreciate anybody that sticks through this. Honestly, if nobody does, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
This is episode 9. This is Clusterfuck will probably be the title of this one.
Thank you for listening to our clusterfuck of us just bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, but it's tough because you see fights and this guy's about to get. No, he's fine. He's out of it.
There's a lot of like neck grabbing in these fights.
Okay, so I don't know if you know this. Your airways are in your neck, and if you squeeze really tight in that area, you stop.
I know. I'm just telling people there's a lot of choking going on.
I'm just letting them know. People are dying.
I'm making like everybody terms. Like you say guillotine. Most people are like, oh, I know what guillotine is.
Most people think of France where they just brought down the
exactly
head. That's
cutting their heads off. So when I say neck grabbing, everyone can understand neck grabbing. You are the expert.
No. I am someone who took one jiu-jitsu class in my life and wrote down terms so I can talk about them. I didn't practice any of them. I just said, hey, what's that term? Okay, thank you.
There's a lot. Now they're elbow to face, some knees.
They're playing footsie. There's a lot of things.
They're hugging up against the wall. Ooh, now it's going to the ground.
Side control. All right, so thank you for the lovely people listening to Corn Brew Podcast, episode 9, titled Clusterfuck. We will be back for episode 10, a way more structured. We'll actually have ordered things to talk about.
And it will not be all over the place.
Yeah, it won't be. We definitely won't be watching TV in the background either. Definitely still drinking beer, but not watching TV in the background.
That's a must.
Appreciate you listening, tuning in. Every time anyone listens, we get probably a penny. So the more you listen, the more pennies we earn. And we could probably buy a pack of gum pretty soon.
We're close.
We're close. We're close to a pack of gum.
All right, what pack of gum we getting? Juicy Fruit or Big Red?
Big Red.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
You want that Big Red. Keep listening.
Yeah, for anyone who's listening, share it so we get closer to that Big Red. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Trixie, Rixie, thanks for joining.